you here. I don't remember what I was doing, but I'm gonna do it this way. I'll do it this way and say it's right. And then I wait. All right. I did make this. Yeah, I did. Okay. Had to make sure I made it public. Completely forgot. I don't know how many people are gonna come in on a Sunday night at night, but we will see. Can my phone work with me? Can we do this? Can we work? Can I like my own video? There we go. Can I at least get something going so I can get? Hey, welcome in, welcome in. I said y'all be seeing me again later, and we are. We're doing the late night tea. We're doing some more late night tea. I don't know why I didn't title this late night tea. I could have done that ahead of time, and I did not do that ahead of time. It doesn't matter though. How we doing? How we feeling? How we doing? How we feeling? Hopefully you're feeling good. Hopefully you're feeling blessed. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna wait for a minute. I'm gonna wait for a minute. I wanna see. Dang. I don't know. You see me? That's good. I didn't do anything different. There's literally nothing different from last time I did this at night to this time. Everything's literally the same. I don't know why you can see me better, but maybe you can't. But I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful. We got that late night tea. Hopefully, I think we had our good laugh earlier. I don't know how this is gonna go. So we're gonna just jump on in. We got 33 people up in here. Dang, that's something to be noticed. So 33, master number 33s. Your lap. Sorry. Too dark. Oh well. That's the thing. The darkness is where things come. Darkness is where things come from. If you're worried about visuals when it comes to the readings, when it really is all about the audio, you're looking at things wrong and you're looking at it for an egoic purpose. So I am one that tests those boundaries. That's why I upload some videos, like into complete darkness. That's why I do that. I want to get rid of you because we don't need anything like that. You can keep that to yourself. Simple as simple will. But I like to push that because a lot of people have issues. Like, I want to see the face. I want to see the cards. That doesn't matter. Why are you so focused on the physical when you're here trying to be with God and hear what God has for you? It's not about me. It's about God. So always remember that. I'm always going to push that button and test people, because at the end of the day, you can't see God unless you observe it from the totality of absolute. So in darkness, all there is absolute. In light, there's way more. With light, you get color, you get all sorts of other things, but in dark, it's absolute. So we like to test those things because I'm not like these other readers. I'm on a mission. I'm on a journey, and if you're here, you're probably on one too. So that's why I do that. Uh, you know, it's part of the spiritual journey. If you're not on it, then you won't get it. Simple as simple will. But exiled. Someone is exiled. They are being exiled currently. Damn, yeah, they're being exiled and removed. So yeah, someone's damn. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that just hit a little bit different. And the physical contract confirms that too. All I can say about this is someone is being removed from a society. They're being exiled from a society, excuse me, but they're being removed from being able to connect with any other ones due to the disrespect they have for you. So if people are looking in on someone to find out why they were trying to set you up for so long and why they kept trying to and why their setups failed, even because it's like someone has gone into the like a big library. I don't know what it's called, but it's like where all like the deep information or like your sacreds are located at for your they don't want me talking about this at all, but I'm going to talk about it. In your organizations, you have like the room where your sacred books are kept. Someone was digging through them to figure out how to take you down. And from how ancient those books are, it should have been easy if you were who they said you were. But now this person's being removed and exiled. It's like people are purposely putting blocks on this individual. Like, okay, so you like abusing your gifts. We're going to fuck up your crown and your third eye so you can't use your gifts. We're going to demolish your root chakra so that you can't be stable enough to do anything. That's gonna fuck up your heart chakra automatically, so don't have to worry about that. Once your heart's fucked up, your solar plexus is gonna be ruined, and then you're just already lustful, so you've already fucked your soul, your sacral. So we're just gonna help you and deactivate some more buttons for you. But I feel like it's like word is getting passed around about this person to all these society members, and they're making sure to remove them. Lot trafficking, yeah. Well, what? Full lot level traceability. Yeah. So someone, yeah, that's exactly what's going on. Um, they are being removed, and the Akashic records is a choice, not an actual place. The 3D has a bunch of illusions, but the Akashic records is a choice because it is just a room with a bunch of books. It's a library, and you get to choose from there. That's the Saturn being exalted. That's all the Akashic records is Saturn being exalted. If you know what that means. But yeah, someone was ignoring their call. Maybe they had a purpose in life, an actual. Maybe they did, like because like you join these societies. Maybe they put this person in a society. They're like their job. Oh, someone's job was to get you in a society because people knew that you were Earth Angel, and instead of just asking you, they were gonna bully you into it. It's like they wanted to haze you for some reason. Oh, they wanted to haze you because you wouldn't have to go through the hazing period due to who you are and your status. Um, so this person put you through their own hazing because they felt like you needed to be tested, and someone's finding that out. Because why would you need a like you were the recruit, honey? I don't know why you thought you were so big. Like you were the recruit. Your job was to just simply ask, like, "Hey, are you interested in being part of like the a blue house? Are you interested in being part of blah blah blah? Whatever this was. No. Instead, they started to plot on you. What the fuck is wrong with this person? I'm really like concerned. It's like it's really jealousy of this individual. So, and that's another thing. When you join these societies, you need to have a controlled character. Um, Control character means not attacking people, doing good, not doing anything that would bring shame and or attention to where you're at. The whole point of being in these things, and I'm gonna keep it that way for those that know. If you don't, you don't. But for keeping yourself in these things is a highly respectable thing, and there are rules. You have to be charitable for one. It's not very charitable to try and kill one of God's chosen. Yeah, so there was an actual. So yeah, this person's going to court. This person's actually going to court for preying on you. That's another reason why you don't want to fuck up in these societies because get serious about weed control. What? So someone was high all the time. Someone's just high all the time. They're finding that out too. It's so weird how this is coming out because it's like a wet fish is just hitting me in the face because they already knew all these things about this person, but they're just now taking action. So it's like, fuck, we waited this long. So I don't know why they feel like maybe they were told that, oh, if we do this, it might lessen our punishment. Punishment. It's not. It's actually going to make it worse. But rude awakening's inverted. Like there's not there's no surprise to this. No one's surprised about this. Everyone's like, "Oh, I knew they went to CVS to pop pills. I knew they were drunk all the time." So like what the fuck's going on? Like can I ask that as a logical person, what the fuck's going on? Because this makes no sense to me. If you already knew like so you already knew someone was already like a spiteful, hateful, jealous bitch, but it didn't cross your mind. Oh, it's God. They love God. They always say that they God's child. Honey, no, they're not. A God's child would not have jealousy. Um, Especially if you in the order of Melchizedek. Who the fuck? Who is lying? This person lied. You said you're in the order of Melchizedek. You would not spread no peace or unity. The only thing you uniting is a bunch of murderers. You, what the hell? And not you funny as fuck. Don't you dare bring Michael. Don't you dare bring Murdoch or Marduk. Don't you dare bring Melchizedek. Don't you dare bring Yanun. Don't you dare bring uh oh my god, I can't, I'm not gonna go through all your names. Don't bring Michael into it like this. This is why Michael on your ass for real, because you said that you part of the order of Melchizedek is Michael, okay, who's also the Merkaba, who is Yanan or Yanun, and it goes through. There's so many. There's a lot. If you have questions, listen. I know Michael like this. You can't fuck me up with him. You want to go all the way back before? Like, listen, dude. Anyway, I bet y'all didn't even know that Michael and Jesus rocked together in the order of Melchizedek. Like Jesus was a priest, uh, a Melchizedek priest. Anyway, like you are not part of child. No, I'm sorry. I'm stuck on this for a moment. No, Michael is Melchizedek, bunny. You still have learning to do. When you do your research, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Sandalphon is literally Heru or Horus as well. You have to do your research. These are the same being, different names. Trust me on this. You need to learn. That's all I'm gonna say. You're not as advanced as you would like to think. Trust me on that. All right. You cannot because I have proof on top of proof on top of proof that will prove you wrong. Don't make me pull it out because I will. I'll make a whole new live and prove it out. Don't make me because it will make you embarrass you for real. Do not make me do that. But this person is incorrect tenfold on that because they are not part of no type of order with no Chesedek or Merkaba or none of that. They got to get their order and they got to get their life together real quick. Because But anyway, whoever this person like, wow, and the first of all, you can't even really be in those orders if you if you allow those spirits in you in the first place. That's like a whole no. No one's taking Michael out the archangels. That's what you're doing, Bunny. And again, that's your lack of education. You're the one doing it. No one said that except for you. So that's what I'm trying to say. You don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, it's a bunch of background noise. So they just let it slip in the back. I'm gonna have to ignore you, Bunny, because you're just too distracted right now. You might want to just go somewhere. Because again, you ain't. We're not gonna talk and argue about stuff that you don't know about. Go away. Um, but background noise, they just let it slip by. They ignored it. Why are they so why are they doing I'm very confused by this whole order because they all got egg on their face now. So they trying to just break things and make it all together real quick is what they trying to do. But that makes no damn sense. God sees because God sees them. That's why they got egg on their face, because God see them, and God's giving a message of hope to this group that makes them that makes them feel like a failure. Damn, because they lost. The message of hope to this group was that they lost, and that's why God's watching them right now. It's like, you lost, right? So why you can feel excited, collective? I'm just kind of confused. I feel like I'm feeling a lot of confusion on their behalf on why they let this slip so much. Because I'm picking up on a lot. I'm picking up on like full on church members. I'm picking up on like people who really thought that they were holy, really figuring out like, oh no, like you fucked up because you attacked a child of God for real. And that's a message of hope. I see how. It's a message of hope because it proves to them that God is real. But again, it also says that y'all don't know who God is. So they don't get to come back. That's what they what the fuck? Yeah. So they're no longer allowed to repeat any sort of astral travel. They're being caught. They're stopping someone from astral traveling as well. They can't scry on you. So, or remote view. Someone's also a dream hopper. Someone likes to dream hop to you. But they're being prevented from doing so. This is, and it feels so like stupid. Like, again, like a wet fish just hit me across the face. Because it's like, why did you all like let this slip in the background? What's wrong with you? Like, you knew someone was always going to be drunk and high, which is probably why they weren't allowed to go to y'all's meetings in the first place. Like, so why did you even have this person in this society? What was the whole point? Was it just to get them to shut the fuck up? Like, oh, I want to join. Let me join, please, please, please. Like, fine, if you shut up. If you get them to join and shut up, we'll let you be an intern or some shit like that. That's why someone was super excited to be your friend. They were trying to rope you in real tight. Y'all are weird as fuck. Like, I don't know. It's like every time someone wanted to talk to you, they sweat bullets. Or they would always be so nervous. Or they always would have some form of backhanded comment to make. And it's like, why would you do that? You weren't hoodwinked by this family or group. It's literally given, what the fuck? It's like one person from each faction. I'm like the Skull and Bones, the Eastern Stars, the Masons. What the fuck is that one? I'm only getting the number for it, but I can't see it. What the fuck was that? It was the Order of the Fallen Stars. I think that's what it's called. Or something. The Order of something stars. And then there's, oh my god, there's that one. It's not Knights of Columbus. It was the one before that. What the fuck were they called? But they became the Knights Templar. While they were plotting about the Ark of the Covenant. But it's given like a bunch of them just came together and they all made a bet to see who could get the Earth Angel first. I'm so confused. Yes, you're right. Yeah, LA, you're right. You're right about it. It's that one. But why the fuck would they do that? What is wrong with them? It's like, why were y'all making bets on a divine being like that in the first place? I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, so now everyone's talking about how they can't defend themselves from being from not what? They can't defend them. They can't protect themselves from the message of hope they got because the message of hope is directed towards you, collective. Someone thought that a message of hope that they were getting was for them, but they didn't take a second look. Or someone got this message and they don't want to send it off to someone. They don't want to talk about it because everyone knows that your access is not denied. Like the divine still is working with you. Like you're still able. Like I don't know. Someone wanted to demonize you for like being in the craft or knowing magic or using sigils or being like an occultist or whatever. They wanted to like demonize you for that, but that didn't work. I'm like, again, you're a healer. Yeah, so someone was just walking. Yeah. Uh, so someone was trying to entice you with the dark arts, and it failed, which is why they said you were into it. Because in their mind, they knew that you were already protected by God, but it's like you have to be doing some kind of dark art because they thought that because God let them come to you, it was for them to introduce you to the dark arts, and it was for them to tempt you. But they never got the chance to. Like inherently, you just denied it. There was no like you knew this person was into the dark arts when you first met them. You might not have like consciously knew, but you knew something was going on with them. Like there's just something about their face, and I'm sorry, something about their face or the smell that they gave that was like, oh, you mess with demons for real, like you really do, and that's cool. Someone did. I don't know who this person is, but like they are like mad at you because they think you are make fun of them for having a monkey face. I don't know what that means. But they have a self-confidence issue and they've been doing a lot of beauty spells on you to try and look better, but they feel like they have a monkey face and they feel like you judge them off of it. I don't know if you've ever had a thought about that or had someone say that. Like I don't know why that projection's so important. Like that's their reasoning is because like they assume like child, no one can like you cannot change the DNA you have in you. So if the DNA gave you what you would want to call a monkey face, what monkey is it? An orangutan. Well, oh, that's that's what that was last night. The orangutan's back. I'm sorry, you said it, not me. The orangutan's back. This is this is that orangutan energy I was picking up yesterday. Orange was for the sacral. So someone was using sex magic and glamour spells on themselves to make themselves better because they feel like they look like an orangutan. And I'm so confused. I'm like baffled because I don't know. Like this person's just like I feel like that's their confession. Like that's why like they can't talk to anyone because no one's answering them, and they know someone's gonna watch this. So it's like, oh, I'll just C, T, S, F, and M are the initials that matter. Someone could be into architect, but they couldn't connect to you using the dark arts, or someone knew that they wouldn't be able to connect to you using the dark arts because you wouldn't take that adventure with them. So they had to make a plan to get you to disconnect from God or to make you feel unworthy. This person also used some form of glamour spell to steal someone from you that they didn't even want themselves. And they felt like that hurt you. But this person also offended you in some way or shape or form, or said something that like did not resonate with you well, that separated you from this person, whether it was like an interest, dating, friend, whatever, business partner, and you split away from them because of that, they felt like that would have got you to go to them, and then what the fuck is going on? Like, you just tell me your whole damn story. Anyway, I'll tell it, but then they went to their friend and did sex magic with them to get you attracted to them. And this was someone at one point that you felt was a divine masculine, or you knew had a soul connection. Something about time magic, something about what time is it? What time is it? Like someone saying that a bunch. They were doing sex magic to draw you in, and that didn't work either. So someone tried to kill themselves and blamed it on them being like, what in the fuck is going on? This is like the craziest shit I've heard in a minute. So, because you didn't want this person, they overdosed, but they purposely went out um and got like they like spiked themselves. They went out and bought like fentanyl laced drugs and used them on themselves because they didn't want to use it on you. This could even be like an aphrodisiac. And like their plan was, instead of using it on you, they were going to take the drug and masturbate and use sex magic that way so that it would count, so they would get rid of the evidence, but it didn't work, and then they almost died, or they did die and they got resuscitated. But all this happened because someone just wouldn't ask you up front to join some form of organization, so they had to cover up like a suicide by making it a murder. I'm telling you, there's literally an advertisement for doors on my phone. That's literally what happened. That was what was locked behind the door. That was the skeleton in someone's closet. Was that they basically committed suicide because they didn't want to have sex with you on that drug to get to kill you, or to make it look like you were on a drug. And that's what they want to say. That's bizarre. Like, that's the craziest. That is so crazy. What the fuck is going? Man, I didn't. This is tea. This is tea. Whoever you is who just came through and said that. Thank you for telling your damn story, because shit, you just helped out like a lot of people. Yeah, but they didn't get what they wanted. They didn't get the foundation that they wanted, and they're stuck in an old cycle of imbalances with the King of Cups due to this dream work, due to this idea, this plan that they had that they couldn't complete. Like, someone has nightmares. Something about when this person like died as well, you two had like a telepathic communication where they actualized you being like someone important in their life. And they have nightmares about that. Like, they're pissed off. Not at you, but just at the situation, but they want to blame you because if you weren't there, the situation wouldn't have happened. And that's what's going on. Nine of Cups inverted, so that's why some offer wasn't going forward. Bunny, please hush. Stop distracting me, or I'm going to mute you, okay? I'm reading. This is how I've always read. There's nothing different about it. Stop pulling on my energy like that, or I will just block you from this live right now. Stop. Okay? There's nothing different from how I'm reading now than any other time. Stop. That's like my last time saying it. For real. But again, they have to give this plane a rest. All these people have to back up and realize that they went the wrong way on it because efforts didn't work. This is yeah, they can't walk away from this self-sabotage due to this bad idea. It's like, why would you even think about trying to wrap all these people up in this situation? Judgment is being called upon them right now because you aren't heartbroken about some form of plan. Like you're supposed to be in some form of emotional entanglement when it came down to this. Like you're supposed to still be heartbroken about this individual. You're still supposed to be heartbroken about it's like FOMO, but there's nothing to miss out on, which is bizarre. And that's again, it's that wet fish. People like this person always does this. This person's a pick me, and they always want to seem like they're better or that they have like a calling to bring people in. Like someone wants to have that importance, but they don't. This is just a bad idea. Someone is realizing that someone really is not mentally okay to be working with because this got out of hand real quick. Someone, it's like this person was the mastermind. Whoever I'm picking up on, this is either a Leo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. I'm hearing that was leading this, and or it could be all any of the air signs of the Ace of Swords. It could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Uh, but I'm so confused about this. Hold on, because it's like someone was the mastermind behind all. So they planned all of this, and then when things went south, when that overdose happened or whatever failing happened, they then told someone to like, oh, let's have like a get together. We need like a magic circle. So invite the coven over so we can and so collective can be around the whole coven, and then we'll do magic circles to show that we're powerful too, that we can be powerful and that we can make them more powerful. Like that was someone's plan, but like it disturbed you. Like there was a great offense that they caused, and they weren't trying to be offensive to it. They were just simply like, well, they were being offensive, but there ain't no getting around that. No point blank serious, right? But they what they were hoping was for you to either be so scared that you succumbed and been like, "Oh my god, I need to be with you all," or you felt so alone or so sad or so burdened by witnessing these events that you would like lean on them. What the fuck? I'm so confused because like what the fuck is this person thinking? And the only reason I'm confused is because they're actively sitting here telling me about it. They're just actively spilling these beans, and it's so that was their plan to get back in though. It's like you were helping. Maybe this was someone you were helping heal. This is someone you were helping heal on your journey, and that's the one that ended up either having like an overdose or just having like something fucked up happen to them, or they just disappeared. It was because of this Capricorn Taurus air sign or whatever, or even a Virgo. I'm hearing, but it was their fault. The person that disappeared could have been a Libra with a Sagittarius moon, is what I'm hearing. And dude, it's so bizarre. It's like there's so many dead ends that have been hit with this, and this organization leader is in the process of unbinding you from someone that's trying to act like you're divine masculine. They're obsessed with doing rituals on you just to get money. So now they're just unbinding you from this person so that you can move on. Someone might pass away from a health concern. The Jezebel. There's a lot of confusion going on. Someone's confused why someone's not going to jail and why they're dying, and it's because they're obsessed with doing rituals on you. It's like if they go to jail, they will find a way to do rituals on you still. They just have to go. That's someone's punishment because they've endangered too many people's lives with these actions. Now they have to pay with theirs, like unbothered, because they were unbothered abusing you and while you were in poverty or while you were in lack. So they can't talk to you. There's not a what the fuck with legal inverted. Someone can't present legal issues to you with a divorce that someone got. Someone wants to come in and act like they love you because they got a divorce. An Ice King who's enamored by you because you spoke some truth, but you're protected from this person's bad karma that they've been trying to incite on you. They can't steal from you because they're in their south node. You're not part of these people's south node. What is that? Get this off my. That is like an 18 plus ad on YouTube. Get that off of my shit. What the fuck? What the hell? Someone is a snow bunny, and I'm gonna leave it at that. That's why they chakras fucked up. It's a sex cult. A Latter-day sex cult or a Mormon sex cult is coming up. What in the hell? And they wanted you involved in it? That's what they were manifesting was for you. Your ops were manifesting for a divine feminine to be in emotional pain. And they weren't concerned. It's like, if once you were in emotional pain, they could get you in with lust because they knew that you were an alien. Dude, I'm so confused. It's like all these people know that there's a way to get off the planet and they want you to do it. But you chose to love yourself, which isn't a surprise. So again, like it's like I feel like people are reading this in real time because I've never been this stuck on a reading before like this. With the entity attachment inverted, people don't have to wake up to you not having an entity attachment. Someone knows that someone was attaching an entity to them to pick up on your energy and to read you as well. Because they were confused about how you made your money. They felt like you were making your money by causing conflict to a community. They felt, but, well, maybe if your community wasn't a community of devils, God wouldn't be paying an angel to do so. And y'all have to stop thinking that angels are love and light. You stop. If angels are love and light, why the fuck is there a war in heaven? Sit on that and just sit for a minute. Do you think they're going, oh, I'm gonna hug you? No, they're stabbing these things, they're shooting them with guns, they're stabbing them, they're stomping on their necks and everything. They're not walking up and hugging these demons. They are straight up slaughtering the fuck out of them. Y'all have to stop thinking that angels will not straight up put the hands and feet on you, because they will. It is. Y'all are so stupid for real. Like, oh, they're an angel, so if they say, I don't give a fuck, dude. Angels can do what the hell they want. All right. If God says it's okay, it's okay. When God said, "Hey, Michael, go Go handle some shit. He stomped on people's necks. He broke their neck. He stabbed them. Fucking people lighting each other on fire and shit. I don't know what's going on with these people, but they really don't understand what's going on. Like these are like dogma ridden people. Like their brains are just like not really there when it comes down to religion or what God is or who God. Well, it's not what, but who God is. God is a who, not a what. Um, and it's bizarre. And I feel like the only reason why they feel like they had a close connection to God is because of these societies. But like, you can have like the knowledge of God, but that doesn't mean that you know God. And that's what someone has to like get with faith. They have faith, or you can have faith that they're not going to get their goals because this voodoo went back. Someone's occupation is not to do voodoo, and that's trusted. This karmic masculine who is lying about you. So someone was going, "Oh, it's my job to do voodoo. I'm a Zoe or something, right?" No, you're not. So that's why someone was going to travel to you without gifts. Someone's in trouble. What happened to them? So someone without gifts traveled to you recently. Let me find that out. It didn't take two looks. So someone broke the rules and was going to travel to you, whether it was astrally or physically. Never mind. And they got cut off immediately with divination inverted. They're in their feelings because because something got canceled. So anytime these people try to look at you or try to do something to you, it immediately backfires on them. Like there's no more like, oh, 1 to 3 days shipping. No, it's like immediate. These people, oh, I'm gonna go to collective and spy on them. It's gone immediately. Like y'all have to learn. So because they know that you're not being ghosted, they're just disrespectful people. You didn't ghost anyone that was disrespectful, which is why they're broken. It's like someone was trying to be mean to you at one point so that you would go away, but God kept pulling you to them for some reason, and you were confused why. And it was to prove to this person like how obedient you were. It was to test a Job. And they're figuring that out like, so you weren't coming back to us just because blah blah blah. It's like, no, I wasn't coming to you just to fuck around. God sent me here, and I didn't know why. It's not that you wanted to be part. It's like, I don't know. Okay, this person got kicked from the organization months ago, but they're just now looking into this stuff because things are not making sense on why they're still receiving karma. And it's because they thought that you wanted to go back to them in their organization. But whoever their hierophant is, whoever their higher up is, they know that you didn't want to come back. This person has thanked you for helping them with this situation, like face to face. They have like looked you in the face and said, "Thank you for helping with this situation." That was the leader of this group. They know that you didn't want to be part of anything. So they're not mad at you. They're more like somewhat it's so weird because all of these little minions, they're mad at you because they got the wrong impression of you. But the leader already knew like why y'all doing this. Someone in this Latter Day Saint group is a Muslim. Why the fuck are you in a Latter Day Saint group if you are a Muslim? Why are you in a man-made religion if you're a Muslim? Are you fucking stupid or what? You're not supposed to be in any type of pact or covenant except for the one you made with Allah. So obviously, I think you are dumb as fuck, and no matter how old you are, it does not matter. You can be 83 years old, but be as smart as a 2-year old. Ain't got no sense in them. So you're stupid. I don't know who you are. All are gonna make sure your house burned down, basically, from what I'm hearing. because you want to talk about shit like that. Breaking the jar, but someone's breaking the spell. The spell is being broke right now. That's what's going on. So people are breaking the spell. The spell is being broke right now, and everyone feels bad. Everyone's in their feelings and sad for preying on you because they were really caught by God, and God really did stop them, and God is the reason why they have bad fortune, because there is no evidence or proof of you doing anything bad to them at all. It's like, again, the worst thing you did was a return to sender. And it's like that you can do that. You can 100%, like, there's nothing wrong with not with refusing to accept. Like, you do not have to alchemize the energy that you receive. If it's not yours, you don't have to accept it. So why would you waste your own energy converting energy? Just don't accept it. Point blank, period. Conserve it for yourself. Stop wasting your life on bullshit like that. That's for everyone. But these people are feeling bad because you had to break. They had to stop because you put up a boundary. Like, you have to go away for preying on you. It's like, why? Why all sad? They sad because they thought you were holding a poker face, or they want to say that you had a poker face because you were activated, but someone didn't know you have already been activated. You're not new on your spiritual journey. You've been on your journey since young. I'm hearing 2008 or 8 years old, but like, you've been on it for a while. Shit, some of y'all have been on it since you were 5. I'm hearing some of y'all were on it when you were 3 years old as well. Some of y'all have memories back to when you were 3 to 2 years old, and that's how you know. But they have bad fortune for preying on you, and that's the reason why. Like, they know now that God said that, hey, you're going to be mean to my child, I'm going to fuck you up. It had nothing to do with you ghosting someone. It had nothing to do with you sending spirits or ghosts to these people to fuck up their stuff. Like, no, you let God handle it. This whole group is a drama starter. That's what people are finding out. Like, why are all these cults starting drama with God? Are you that bored with life? Do you hate yourself that much? You're starting drama with God. Let me elaborate. God works through us, and we reflect God, for God resides within inside of us, and we allow God's reflection to shine on the outside of us. That's how we move. They didn't like that. Your shine irritated the demons, so they started beef with you, but it wasn't you, because you're just allowing the divine to work through you, so they're having beef with God. Why is someone crying? Get the fuck out my energy with your crocodile tear. I don't want to hear you cry. I really do not need to hear you cry. You started beef with God, and now God gonna kick your ass. Simple as. I don't get it. Like, you should have been fucking around, dummy. If you so connected to God and God, oh, I love God. If you did, then why the fuck you starting beef with him, huh? Early access. What the fuck? Watch me wipe the floor. I'ma watch you wipe the floor. For real, for real. Let's get that in. They said watch me wipe the floor. It has got windy up in here. But they can't set you up because they broke a rule. This is an intervention happening on these people. They're ranking down, and it's being seen as a public event. People could be like losing jobs. Okay. So this is important. If you're homeless or you were homeless, you're about to see someone that either works at like a food bank or works at like an area where you go to get like donations. You're gonna see them in a shelter or see them on the street soon, because they lost that rank. Like, God's not gonna hold them up. They got kicked from their position because they were hired uh either Eastern Stars or Mason, or one of those degrees, or one of those organizations that deal with fundraising, right? they got kicked from there, so they lost their job of being able to be a communal service for putting literally the community in harm by trying to kill an angel, which, by the way, if they would have killed you, the whole town would have blown up. But the fact that they tried to kill you and failed, and instead of doing what who Isaiah did, where he didn't sacrifice his son, um like, so I'm just confused. It's not Isaiah. I think I said it wrong. It's Isaac that didn't need to be sacrificed. Like, we all need to leave Isaac alone. But you're about to see them in like a horrible position, and it's because God is telling like, hey, if you don't do this, like, you want to be back, Abraham. Thank you. You want to be back in my position? Do this, do that. Someone's name could be Isaiah. Excuse me. That's where I was getting that from. My bad. But someone's unbinding you now from that because again, like, there's like a confusion. Like, someone's confused why they have to do this or why they didn't pay attention sooner. Because, like, why would you lie? Why would you lie and say that you know God, and then you know that this is a divine being, and then you go out and try to kill the divine? Like, what are you doing? Like, even when Abraham brought Isaac to the, someone could be from Melbourne, but it's like, why would you? God said you don't, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, go back home. Put your son back in his fucking bed and go back to sleep. What the fuck are you doing up here, dumbass? I didn't want you to, like, thank you. You proved your worth, but you didn't test me. You're supposed to test every spirit. You didn't say, "Oh, do I have?" Nigga just said, "Oh, God said I gotta kill my son. I'm gonna go kill my son." You fucking weird, bro. Anyway, I'm pat you on the head, make you feel that embarrassment. Don't do it again. But instead of just, going back to bed, they're like, "Oh, we gotta kill him now." No, why y'all killing? Y'all need to quit. Y'all are not that special to be going out killing in the name of God, okay? Y'all silly for real. This immature man has no gifts, or a man or a man that's acting kind of batshit crazy. They ain't got no damn gifts. But someone that was acting like a rich girl and living out of their means didn't want to change their attitude because the only reason that because they were only going to get a house and money due to a fake marriage they got into. So they're confused why you didn't want to talk to them whenever they escaped legal issues. So someone had legal issues. Maybe someone has like a DUI or like a reckless driving thing. They they felt like if they accepted that legal charge, that karma would end. But that's like, no, like, that's what you get. Someone was also trying to use you as an eyewitness account in a DUI that you don't know of, but like they have no proof of you talking to this person at all. So now they're in trouble, and that's why they've been trying to get around you because a bunch of people are getting in trouble about that. I'm telling you, it's something about like traveling and true. Something about a true statement made when someone traveled, or you know the truth of what happened when someone traveled. You're off. You know about something like that. Like, someone was going around drunk driving, or that someone was driving illegally, and they didn't have some form of divinity, and you weren't jealous about that. Someone was trying to say that you were jealous that they didn't have divinity. They felt like you thought life was too hard because it had too many rules for you, but that's how they feel. And they were trying to do anything to keep people from thinking about this ritual that they were doing. But you graduated your class collective because you told the truth about this ritual. They couldn't silence you. So this fake healer is booted off your pathway, this karmic feminine, because they didn't get what they wanted. So someone wanted to act like a healer. Basically, all they know how to do is like transfuse. All right. They know how to take energy from one place and move it to another. So they were basically gonna use your energy and siphon it from you and act like a healer, but they can't do that. So it, uh, so it only had gifts because of the connection to you. That's why they are able to do voodoo on you and these love spells. But your ancestors are sending this person evil eye so they can go to jail. So they will no longer be occupied with manipulating you or binding them or locking them up. But your ancestors are sending evil eye to someone, to this person that's been sending you love spells so they can no longer manipulate your life or be occupied with it. This voodoo is going back on them. On this obsessed person who wanted to only cause conflict and endings to your life. They weren't expecting this. So I'm like, what the fuck? This is crazy. Starseed, you bossed up, or Starseed, you've hit boss status, and a Jezebel is suffering a death magic backfire. Someone could have lost a mom and a child because of what was unlocked, because a distorted masculine knows that you weren't lying about someone now. Because of that, this whole community has faith in you. My condolences if you lost your child. You're damn. Your karmic masculine could have their whoever their baby mama was and their child could have died, or they lost access to him completely. Someone could be going they could be going to jail for CPS charges, not paying enough, or not having a job to pay for it. Yeah, so you're free from this now. So a divine masculine that was in a south node, which I think is funny how that's coming out because it's karmic masculine and inverted, but south node comes up. So maybe they were divine masculine at one point when they were healing. They were trying to transition by not stealing from you. They were manifesting you in their life so they could be a flying monkey in your life, though, to cause endings. That's how they were trying to seem like they were divine masculine. They didn't want people to know that they were just going to snoop in and rat on you just because you were a rising star. This person was not your soulmate. But they are going around saying that they were, and it's so stupid. But this whole community is going down. Like, what the hell? There's no more confusion about this Queen of Wands though, and their plan to sacrifice you and to put you in either a karmic relationship or to separate you from love. But their wishes didn't get granted, so you get to move forward. You get to move away from the devil, chariot to the devil, and the Empress. Literally, you get to move forward. You're no longer bound, Empress, or your feminine energy is no longer bound. Your sacral chakra is going to come back in order. Your womb, your sacred womb is going to come back to full health. So do not worry, Empress. You are going to be fine. With the Seven of Pentacles, give it time. We are 7 days away from the summer solstice, so this could be someone could also be a 7 day of Venice. Now that I said that, but that's technically Latter Day Saint anyway. Um, but yeah, something about the summer solstice, something like you could just need to be resting for 7 days, which is also the Sabbath. Like, but your sacred womb is gonna be okay if you've been having issues with that. Because the plan is to leave these people out in the cold because they couldn't complete a wish, they couldn't complete a goal, and that's the justice in this situation. Is these people are going to be left out in the cold. These people could literally be homeless. These people aren't going to have support, aren't going to have the energy to do things. That's what's going on because of the imbalances that they did. Someone could be an Aquarius, someone could be a Virgo, someone could be a Taurus, someone could be a Libra. Those are the signs. The Page of Pentacles, someone could be a Taurus, like a Capricorn, like a Capricorn, a Virgo Capricorn cusp, I think. No, no, a Virgo Taurus cusp, or someone could be They don't want me saying this sign at all. They said don't say it, but I'm going to. They don't want to be outed. Who is this? Ten of Cups. Someone could be a Scorpio. Why is the Scorpio hiding now? Why are you being a bitch? Hello? Pause. Because the Scorpio is the one that has the idea to make all. The Scorpio is the one that's facing the backfire right now because they were the one to rally up people against you. That's why they being a bitch, because they don't want to be exposed for that. This person was using children against you. That's another reason why. Someone's name could be Rock. Someone can go by the name Rocket, something about rockets. Don't be saying no. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Don't say no to someone else's story. Come on, be nice. I'm going to call people out on this shit now. Quit. I'm going to block you out of here too. Don't test me now. With the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, all you have to do, collective, is wait on this goal to come in, or that's what you have been doing. The divine wants you to know that it is coming true. Someone's wish is not being granted because they did not follow the rules, though, when it came to love or when it came to making you an offer. Okay, well, I'm just going to have to do this because you keep spamming no. And I told y'all, I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it. Y'all aren't going to come up here and cause a bunch of shit that I don't want up in here when we trying to get messages for everyone. It's not about you. Keep your ego at the damn door. We ain't dealing with it. My guides and I have already had a conversation about stuff like that. We're not dealing with it over here. It's not what we need to deal with. It's what I've dealt with my whole life, and they say we put in a boundary for it. So if you can't respect it, leave. If you can respect it, cool. But I'm not dealing with it. Okay? It is your fault. You have to sit in your own punishment. I don't want a sorry. I want improvements. Okay? Y'all are like crazy. For real. Like, Jesus, bro. But my ancestors don't want it. My ancestors and I've had long talks about it. I'm like, well, what do I just get rid of them? Who fucking cares? And I said, okay, well, that's how we're going to play now. So, anyway, your plans are not canceled. Light practitioner, prayer warrior, whoever you is, you are not going to have a rude awakening. Your plans are still on. Whatever you have been told is going to be happening. No need to ask questions or come to terms with anything different. There's an intervention happening on your behalf to make sure things are going your way. And the intervention is a physical intervention. It's not a divine intervention. It is something that people are doing on God's behalf, of course. But it's something that's happening on the physical. All you have to do is stay in the program, keep moving forward. If you plan to do something tonight, the divine wants you to know, don't cancel your plans. Still move forward with it. Tonight is the best night to go do that. Do your cleanses, do your things. That's why we're doing the cleansing. But at the end of the day, like, your plans are still on, collective. Like, divine wants you to know that you good. Someone's ancestors aren't gonna protect them, and that's the truth. The intelligence layer on Congress. So yeah, by law, by spiritual law, their ancestors are not going to defend them in this time. So whatever you want to do, do it. These people disrespected you, and they want you to know you have all the right to move forward. That was the message of hope. That's why these people were preying on you, because they wanted you to be too afraid to move forward, or to move forward with plans the divine had. Again, the signs are Capricorn, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. There's Cancer that was popping up. Taurus was popping up. And I said Scorpio, I'm pretty sure, but if I didn't, Scorpio. Initials C, M, L, T, M, P, S, and L are significant. But that is the reading. And thank you for the membership. I greatly appreciate love that. But this has been the reading, y'all. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all for the likes, comments, shares, subscribes, donations, whether they are energetic or financial. I truly appreciate love them all. Thank you for the hypes. Whenever I do the videos up here, I'm only gonna have these 3 decks. When I'm doing readings anywhere else, I'm gonna have all of them. So we'll do the angels for there. That's kind of just how this is working out. But regardless, I love each and every one of y'all to the moon and back tenfold and forever. We are doing the new moon ritual in progress. That cleansing is in progress for y'all. Don't worry about that. You went in for the full moon ritual. The drill, donate whatever amount, send your name, your date of birth, and I'll add you to the list. Members are already on there. Everything's in the description. My email's in the description. Website's in the description. Everything else. I'm gonna spend the rest of tonight while winding down, looking at emails. And I have a few personal rituals to do tonight. So I'm gonna get those done. Not personal for me, but requested ones. I'm gonna do those tonight as well. It's gonna be a very powerful fucking night in this house. I'm glad that I have everything like set up and grounded for it. Um, but I love each and every one of y'all to the moon and back, tenfold and forever and forevermore. You guys are protected and safe. I'm sending you all love. I'm sending you all protection. I'm sending you all protection from my ancestors, and I'm alerting, excuse me, y'all's ancestors to wake up and be on your tail as well, for protection for y'all. But I love y'all so much, truly, and so much. Just I cannot stop saying that. Y'all know I can't. I will see you all later. Know that you're protected. And if you truly need anything, I'm an email away. I love you all so much. I'll see you later. Ooh.